this first week back been? How's it been with the Rooks?
It's been good. It's good having more bodies. Having more bodies out here. I think it was just like 5 of us receivers for a time here, so it's good to have more bodies out there. It's good.
Jarvis, any part about the process any different than you're used to, or is this kind of the same as it was when you played in Miami?
Pretty similar. Obviously, it's a new offense for everybody. So, stepping up to the learning curve has probably been the biggest part of this transition. But, Coach Haley, Coach Henry, all the offensive guys, coaches do a good job of trying to explain it and breaking down in ways that we can understand to be able to go out here and play fast.
Did you agree with your ranking in the NFL poll?
Of course not.
I think you should be higher.
Absolutely.
Where at?
Absolutely. I mean, my goal is to eventually be number one. And honestly, man, it's an honor to be, recognized for all the guys that play in this league. It's an honor to be in the top 100. But I think for any competitor, well, I can't speak for any other competitor, but I know me. I want to be first. So.
You don't know yet, like where you rank among their poll of receivers. There's a lot to come. Where do you think you rank among receivers?
I consider myself the best. I consider myself the best. I consider myself the most complete receiver. If you turn on the film, I do everything. I block, I play inside, I play outside, I come out the backfield. My value is that much more to the team and to the offense. So I consider myself the best receiver in the NFL.
So then how will you and Josh Gordon complement each other?
I mean, he's a freak of nature. He can run. The way he's been getting in and out of cuts, it surprised me. For a big guy, I haven't seen a lot of big guys run routes, and the way that he moves, and obviously his catching ability and the things that he's done in the past makes me that much more excited for the things that we can do collectively.
What do you think you're going to bring to this team here, which trying to establish a new offense with Tyrod and all that? What do you bring?
Just my playmaking ability. On the field, obviously, and off the field, man, just my leadership, my energy. Being able to help the younger guys, being able to help anybody that needs. I've been through a lot of things, and I've grown, in those ways. So that be able to be there, be that ladder for other guys is really important to me as well.
Jarvis, how is this offense a little different maybe than what you're used to under Tom?
You know what? It's similar to every offense that I've been in. Obviously it's different, as far as terminology wise, but the main thing with Coach Haley is, get the guys the ball, get the playmakers the ball, and that's just like any offense. If you want to be a good offense, you got to get the guys the ball that can make plays, and this offense does that.
Jarvis, so what are your thoughts about Hard Knocks coming?
I'm excited, aren't you? You ain't excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. It should be fun, but again, we won't get too involved in, and paying attention to that. Obviously we got a goal in mind and we got to focus, but it's also an opportunity to show with the culture, and the type of football and the style of football that we want to be portrayed as here in Cleveland.
So when you say not too involved, is that something you have to guard against? Because if you get, some people say it's a distraction.
I mean, you see Hard Knocks, it's, I don't know, it kind of turns into whatever, the team or the guy, the player, makes it. But again, I think it's a good opportunity for the world, for the people of Cleveland, the fans of the Browns, to see the preparation. So I do think it's also a good piece that we can show to the world as well.
Jarvis, within the last hour, the NFL owners have approved that teams and players can now stay in the locker room during the national anthem. But if they do decide to come out for the national anthem, they have to stand. Do you have any thoughts on the rule that they?
No. I mean, I've always took that time anyway to pray, and I've always respected the flag. So I mean, that really has nothing to do with me. So.
But do you like what they did in terms of some of the guys that do like to express themselves and kneel?
I mean, I guess I think so many. This is a controversial topic, and I know for me personally, I can only speak for myself. Again, I respected the flag. I used that moment to come to peace, you know, and take all the elements in. So for me personally, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't affect me, and I'll leave it at that.
Jarvis, you're new to Tyrod Taylor and to Baker Mayfield. Are there similarities in their styles that you see on the field so far?
You know, both guys can throw the ball obviously really well and really accurate. You know, and one thing that I've noticed too, you know, these guys extend plays with their eyes downfield. You know, instead of just with their feet, with their eyes downfield. And that's something that, you know, as a receiver, your eyes light up because that's where a lot of big plays come in at. So, so for me, I think that has been the biggest similarity between both of them, being able to extend plays and you know, being another threat for the offense.
We haven't talked to you since Antonio Callaway's added. What do you see from him? What kind of young player is he? And is he somebody that you kind of want to guide or mentor a little bit?
Well, absolutely. Every guy that wears these colors, you know, you want to be there for him. But you know, this guy particularly, he's so quiet. You know, it's kind of you gotta kind of go force yourself to talk to him. But at the same time, you know, he steps on the field and he's ready to work. You know, I heard a lot of great things about Ricky Minicamp from Coach Henry about him, and then obviously getting out here the last couple of days and seeing him practice. You know, he looks like he's going to be ready to go, so I'm excited about him too.
Jarvis, do you think, because sometimes people want to diminish the fact, but he catches short passes and all this stuff, do you think people don't realize the value of what you do?
You know, obviously not.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not, but at the same time, you know, I could only do what I'm given, you know, and I've always tried to make the best of what I'm given, just like anybody else with any opportunity. So for me, it's just continue to work on my game, continue to stay patient, continue to make the plays that I make, and go from there.
The value, though, of say when it's 36, you catch an 8-yard pass. What is the value of the consistency of being able to do what you've done?
I mean,
You played like every game, I believe.
Right,
you know.
right. You know, it's what the game is about. You know, it's about making first downs. It's about keeping the chains moving. It's about extending the drive so the defense can get more rest. Things like that. You know, I think those things do get missed. But at the same time, you know, I obviously take pride in, you know, getting first downs, just catching the ball, period, you know, and making big plays for the team.
Jarvis, one thing about the Braves, we always see that they improve every season. What are you looking forward to most to sharpen your game? Say that one more time. One thing about the Braves is they always improve their game. What are you looking forward to most to sharpen your skill this season?
You know, continue to work on my downfield game, you know, getting in and out of my cuts, the little things, the small things, even the things that I do well, you know, continue to sharpen those things, continue to learn from JG and the guys around me, you know, iron sharpens iron, it's the same goal. So, you know, just trying to be a sponge, you know, even though I've had success, but still trying to learn and taking all this knowledge that I can to obviously be a better player.
And, you know, I know you average 100 catches a year down there in Miami. Will this new offense you're in benefit you personally? And if so, how?
I think so. You know, actually, I know so. You know, you look at, you know, Todd Haley's track record, you know, whether he was in Arizona, whether he was in Dallas. I think when he was in Arizona, he had 3 receivers go over 1,000 yards. Preston, Larry Fitzgerald, and Anquan Bowden. So, you know, you look at the things that he's done, even with Martavius and AB, you know, I think one year Martavius had 800 yards, AB had like 1,800 yards or something crazy like that. But, you know, I think the possibilities are there. You know, I think it just comes to us of knowing the offense and making the plays when they come. You know, that's the biggest thing. So.
Out of 100 catches a year, how many would you say are one-handed every year?
At least 20. At least 20. At least 20.
Do coaches ever discourage you from practicing that?
No, I think once they see how natural it is for me in some cases, and not forced. You know, I think a lot of times, you know, coaches try to talk you out of catching with one hand when the ball is like right here and you're still trying to catch it with one hand. You know, so I don't try to force it. Obviously, if I can make the catch with 2, I'd love to make the catch with 2. But if I got to make it with 1, I will.
But do you have a little practice session every day?
Every day. I always got to train it. You always got to train it. Just you got to be ready.
Off the jugs gun?
Off the jugs or catch it from the quarterback. I think that's the best way to do it. Catch it from the quarterback so you can feel how the ball's coming out.
When did you figure out you could do that? You know, that you could do one hand.
It's probably since I was in high school. I've been doing it since I was in high school. I've always had really big hands, so you know that's always been, you know, a weapon that I've used and, you know, carried on in college, just working on it.